don't know whether to laugh or cry. All right, Adrielle. Adrielle! What are we doing, Adrielle?
Hello. We are talking about the newest episode that came out for Goblin, and I guess all the episodes in between that we didn't cover.
So 8 through 13?
Yes.
Okay, I'm fine. I am fine.
I also figured out that this is 16 episodes. We have 3 episodes left.
What?
Episode 8. The Grim Reaper and Dakwa must clean up after Kim Shin's reaction. Takes her exams. Okay, so this is the episode after he almost kills her.
Just keep going. I need to, emotionally vent.
Okay, I'm going. Episode 9. When Eun-tak learns of Kim Shin's fate, she tries to run away and avoid her own destiny. The Grim Reaper is at a loss with how to date.
That is a great episode. Well, I mean, a terribly sad episode.
Yes, because at the end of episode 8, she,
Grim Reaper tells her.
Reaper tells her of the fate of Kim Shin and the Goblin's bride.
I'm glad he told her, though. I'm so glad he told her.
Because our lovely Goblin just likes to not tell her things.
Tell her anything!
He doesn't tell her anything. So episode 9, I believe, is when Sunny touches Reaper and he sees her past. Episode 10, it's almost the new year, so Eun-tak asks Kim Shin to spend her first day as a 20-year-old adult with her. The Grim Reaper
That's the date!
With the knowledge of Sunny's past.
And the most adorable thing ever is when Kim Shin is trying to get Sunny to remember. And he keeps bringing her gifts. You really liked these shoes. You really liked this color. You really liked this fabric. This is the one part where I legitimately cried in the show. I've teared up quite a few times in the show, but I mean tears were shed when she finds out that ghost that she's been talking to is her mom's friend and that she's been looking after her all this time. I shed so many tears.
It was so good. Oh my god. Alright, moving on. Episode 11. The Green Reaper confronts Sunny, as does Kim Shin. An old friend introduces himself to Eun-tak. And I think this is also the episode where she remembers. Where she remembers everything.
Because why does she remember, Adrielle?
It's when Reaper kisses Sunny.
Did you see it coming where he was forget all of your bad memories and your past and current life, but forget me? And I went, well, she's not gonna forget you if you want her to keep all the happy memories.
That's when I, absolutely appreciated these actors with how just the tears. They
have proven time and time again how fabulous they are. And the soundtrack.
There's no way I can hear this show with any other music. That was episode 11. Episode 12, Sunny holds the key for the Grim Reaper to discover his past. Eun-tak begins college despite the threat on her life.
The saddest breakup I've ever seen has not been between two romantic characters. It is in between this bromance of Kim Shin and Wong Yo.
That was the saddest thing I've ever watched.
Also, the mother effing god that possessed Dakwa.
Yeah.
The actor who plays Dakwa pulled that off masterfully. I didn't even think about the fact that Dakwa seemed to know way more than he probably should have.
Right? Whenever they first started, coming up with it, I was like...
And another tearjerker moment.
Which one?
When Grandpa dies.
We all knew it was coming.
But it's still... giant sword through the chest. And their precious moment of Eun-tak and Kim Shin, she's consoling him and he's sobbing, and then Dakwa not being able to function and just trying to do everything the way his grandfather would have wanted.
I know, it's so sad. Episode 13.
Breathe.
Sunny, Kim Shin, and the Grim Reaper come to terms with their pasts.
Oh, their adorable date.
Super adorable. I'm like, Kim Shin, honey baby, I understand why you're doing this, but do you really think this is the proper time to do this? Clearly you're planning something, and clearly shit is gonna hit the fan in like a week.
Then I got so caught up in the adorableness of them just being the sweetest thing you've ever seen.
Oh my god, I'm so happy. I really
cute.
like their relationship is just perfect. Okay, maybe not perfect, but oh my god. I don't know if you'll agree with me on this, but from the other K-drama that I watched, Descendants of the Sun, and the other one, the closeness of the two main characters, the lovers, isn't like that. They're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I think the closest would be Descendants of the Sun, but also that would make sense that that's the only one closest to what you've watched because it has the same writer. But it's really also awkward because I am staring into the eyes of Sung-jae right now because his poster's on my wall and we keep talking about Descendants of the Sun and he's just like, hey girl. I love their relationship.
It's so good. It's so precious and so innocent and I love it forever.
But on their relationship, let's go to a happy part. I'm gonna focus on the happy right now.
Yes, happy.
That kiss on the roof, though?
No, we're not there yet. We are not there
Okay.
yet. We're not there yet. I will not let myself fall into that hole just yet. I want to talk about everything else first.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Let us address the other couple, Reaper and Miss Sunny.
And Sunny.
And he follows her like a stalker for a couple days. And
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, Sunny, when are you going to turn around and be like, haha?
But I totally agree with her decision. Like, it breaks my heart.
I sadly agree with her decision.
He fucked up.
But that was in a past life, and it makes me so sad because he's done so much good.
When Kim Shin is, like, remembering all of their bro moments.
Oh my god. I was rooting for these guys, and to be honest, I still kind of am.
Oh, me too.
We have 3 more episodes left. There has to be a way for all this to just be okay. Here we go.
Is it time?
It's time. When he's crying, looking at
The contract. I was like, why are you crying? Well, I didn't understand. I couldn't fathom. I was like, why are there tears?
and then they explained it with the flashback. I was like, oh my god, he's planning something. What are you doing? And when he goes to her, he's like, hey, can you do something for me?
I need you to be brave.
And then they're on the rooftop, and then he's like, just stay here. I think when he said, like, when I
call you, summon me.
he started walking away, he went off screen. I was like, you were the bane of my existence. You cannot live on this earth anymore. And then he runs back and he kisses her.
That kiss is making it. I think that might be my number 1 kiss so far. I think that might be my K-drama number 1.
Right? Stop it.
That
right
was another
now.
moment. That's a moment of this feels like goodbye.
He goes to confront Park Jung-hun. He's like, the final battle. Dun-dun-dun-dun. And then we have Jung-tak on the roof reading her book. When the wind blows and he shows up and she can't see him. And I knew that her birthmark fading away was something big.
When she realizes it.
Oh my god, it was perfect. It was so perfect where she couldn't see him, but she knew he was there.
The panic, I knew that Kim Shin was going to show up, but when he's like, don't worry, just call me when he gets here, what if she can't?
Like, she almost couldn't the other time. I forgot which other time, but you know the other time when she tried.
Yeah, on the balcony where she's an idiot and goes up with that dude who murdered his wife onto a big tall building and is like, hey, didn't you push your last woman off a building? When she realized it, and when Kim Shin shows up and he's like, I got it, I'm gonna kill him, and she goes, stop. Like, just kill me, because if you don't, he's going to ruin everything. And she's gripping the sword and her hands are bleeding, and she just... But then in comes Reaper to save the day.
And then whenever...
In my deepest heart of hearts, I was just thinking, maybe we've all been wrong. Maybe that actually isn't the curse. Maybe some divine god is looking on and being like, you know what, you may have pulled the sword out, but it's okay, you get to live. I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but I'm thinking maybe.
Right? I didn't think it was actually going to happen. I thought it was gonna be like close to happening, but I didn't think it was actually going to happen.
You thought she'd wake up and be like, I don't think so.
Yeah, we're kind of wrong. He kills Park Jun-han.
Thank the Lord. That scene. The actors in that scene.
Oh my god.
I didn't know what to do. I was stuck in a rut of couldn't breathe. My heart was beating too fast. I was on the floor and it was very uncomfortable. When he says, I love you, I didn't think he was gonna say it at first because she goes, I love you, and he goes, me too. Don't you dare.
He says it. I was like, okay, you're fine.
If it hadn't set in before then that he was going to die, that's when I knew.
Where were you when it happened? Where were you when this happened?
I just love her breakdown at the end.
Her cry. No,
Her
I was going to say the
crying
same thing. I
was
was going to say the
so
same
heartbreaking.
thing. That is one of the best cries I've ever
Right?
experienced.
So good. My theory is that since we have 3 episodes left, first let me note that I think that final battle was too short. My theory is that something else is gonna happen, something bigger, and I think it's gonna revolve around Kim Shin finding his way back to her. And I just need Goblin and Reaper to be best friends again.
Oh my gosh, I need that bromance back. That bromance is, I dare say, the best part of the show.
Where he cried when he was dying.
It's okay, Adriel. Okay, we have 3 episodes left, and
Oh my god, I don't know if I'm ready. I honestly don't know if I'm ready.
then we have to find a new drama to watch together. Okay, well, say goodbye.
I'm saying goodbye now. Bye!